Hello, my name is André Verkade. I'm the Deputy Director of the Netherlands Trade and Investment Office in Taiwan. I'm very happy to be here together with the Netherlands water polo team and swimming team that participated at the 2017 Taipei Universiade. Thank you very much.
Welcome, Andre. Welcome. Thank you for coming.
It's a great pleasure.
Yeah, but you're not the only guest we have today. Let's now all welcome your very excellent athletes who join our show. Welcome.
Right.
Welcome, guys. Having your seat, please. Thank you for coming. Have your seat, please. Morning. Andrew, have your seat here.
Welcome.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Have your seat, please. Wow, thank you for coming today. Thank you, thank you. First, I would like to congratulate all of you because this time in this summer university, you really show a true sportsmanship to all of us. Taiwanese here and all the audience and to your fans because your perseverance, you fight against any condition till the last moment. That's true sportsmanship. So give yourself a big applause this time. Thank you. 各位观众，今天很难得，我们邀请到荷兰代表队。那在这里呢，我先为大家介绍今天来的3位领队。那当然也包括荷兰这一次参加世大运国家代表队的公关2位的公关的队长。好，首先为大家邀请的呢是这一次其实驻台湾的荷兰投资还有贸易办事处，我们非常高兴邀请到副代表，我们也称副大使 Andre 今天到我们的节目里面来。Andre, welcome.
Thank you.
那另外为您介绍2位 coach， 分别是今天来到我们这里的2支队伍。首先为大家介绍，当然是我们说这次的人气王荷兰水球队的 coach Van Galen。Welcome, Van Galen.Thank you. 另外一位呢，就是带领的游泳队来到我们现场的欢迎游泳队的总教练。他们的名字啊，用荷兰文发音，我希望我不会发音这个有任何的错误哈，形成一个不礼貌的现象啊。让我们一起来欢迎这个游泳队的 Coach Dice， 欢迎。Okay, first of all, we know that of course this time the national Netherlands sports team is a very big team in general. So first I would like to ask Derma to introduce to our audience how many events that all the athletes coming to Taiwan this time for the university participated.
It consists of 85 athletes competing in 11 kinds of sports.
Oh, so 11 events. What's the average age of them?
Oh, that's a difficult question.
20,
they have to be
under
between,
24, I guess.
They have to be between 17 and 27.
Oh,
so
okay.
somewhere in the middle.
Okay, Brenda is full of energy. Thank you very much. And later I will ask 2 coaches. 请2位教练为我们介绍他们的队员. First, I will ask Van to introduce each one of your players to our audience.
Sure. Well, let's start on the left side. We have Jesse Koopman. Maybe you can raise your hand. Jesse Koopman on the left side. He's a great attack player. And before him, we have Sam. He's a great defender, young guy, 19 years old. Next to Sam, we have our goalkeeper, Ilko. He's 25 and experienced goalkeeper already. Up to Ilko, we have Goose. Goose is playing in Barcelona in Spain, a center attacking player. Next to Goose, we have Lars Reute. And Lars is playing in different countries, but now he's come back to Holland to play there and he's an attacking player. Before Lars, we have our captain, Robin Lindhout. Robin is a great experienced player, one of the best in our team. Then in the upstairs we have Jesse Nispeling, a great defender playing in Barcelona at the moment. Next to Jesse we have Pascal Janssen. Pascal Janssen is playing in France and he's a great attacking player, a very good swimmer. Before Pascal we have Kjeld Veenhuis. Kjeld is a multifunctional player, can play everywhere, attacking and defender, and also a very good swimmer. Next to Kjeld, we have Joran Muller, and Joran Muller is one of the fastest swimmers of our team.
Wow.
Swims 53 seconds in 100 meters, so it's very fast for a water polo player. Next to Joran Muller, we have Bilal. Bilal is a great center, one of our talents in the team. He looks like Will Smith, but one of our talents. I think we have introduced all 11 players now, 6, 8, and 11. And in the right side we have our assistant coach, Harry van der Meer, very experienced coach and player. And I'm very glad with our great staff and great players. Thank you to introduce them.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I saw Bilal. Bilal, I saw you yesterday on one of our TV coverage. You're sharing your experience while you were visiting a traditional Taiwanese temple. I remember you said, I feel like treating as a TV star here this time whenever people follow us and want to selfie with us. Is that right? Yeah, okay. I would like to hear you share your experience, whether during your private visit here this time, and of course your professional experience in water polo team training and contest, okay? 好，接下来我们请游泳队的教练 Thais 为我们介绍他的每一位选手。Thais, would you please introduce to us your players?
Yes, we got 2 boys, 4 girls. Arjan on the left side, he is our medley specialist. He did both 2 and 400 medley here on the university. He did quite well. He managed to get to the semis on the 200 medley. Pepijn did the open water event, the 10K open water swimming. It was a real quite hot event, but he managed to do a top 10 spot, so that was real good. The girls, the 3 on the left, are all doing backstroke events. Marika, the first one, is also doing some longer freestyle events. She managed to finish off with a good one at the end. Tessa is participated both in the backstroke and in the freestyle. Also managed to get to semifinals, which was real good of her. Kinga is our fly specialist. She managed to get in 4th at the 100 fly, almost the podium, just short of the 3rd place. And Kira, of course, our top athlete of this team, she managed to get a gold medal in the 50 backstroke, which all the team is very proud of. Yeah.
Yes, guys, I heard that each one of your players, they start learning swimming at a very young age. What age?
Yeah, they mostly do. Mostly start after they get their swimming diploma, which is like 5 or 6, and then they start swimming.
6?
Yeah.
When you talk about diploma, is it some kind of unique system in your country that there are 3 different diplomas for people to learn swimming and improve their skills?
Exactly, that's what it is. Yeah, to learn swimming and to manage to be able to, in the Netherlands, where there's a lot of water, to manage to save yourself in the water. Yeah. So that's what most people do. They send their kids to swimming lessons. Yeah.
So is it an obligation in the Netherlands for all the citizens to have the skill in swimming?
No, it's not, but it's recommended to have it, that skill. Yeah.
Okay, we saw Kira here. Kira, would you please first of all, welcome, because you won the gold medal this time for 50-meter backstroke.
50 backstroke, yeah.
Wow. So because you have participated in last year's Summer Olympics, so winning this gold medal is within or beyond your expectation?
I really was hoping to win a medal here, but you never know what's going to happen, because you first have to make it to the semifinal, and then you have to make it to the final. And then in the final, you have 8 girls in the final, and in a 50-meter, everybody can win, because it's always a really close race. And yeah, so it was really fun to manage to be on to touch the wall first this time.
Yeah, I know you are from a professional swimming family, because your mom, long time ago, she won the gold, right, in the LA Summer Olympics. Is it 200 strokeback?
The 200 backstroke, yes.
Okay, so ever since you start learning and practicing swimming, are you under a certain kind of pressure because of the fame of your parents?
Well, it's not really, never really experienced it as pressure. It's more my mom is always somebody I really looked up to, because she used to tell me really cool stories about the Olympic Games, and when I got to experience those myself, it was a really cool thing. But I never really experienced that much pressure from her, no.
Okay, thank you for sharing. But talk about the no doubt, obviously, among the 143 foreign countries, the Netherlands team is the most popular here, okay? And talk about the popularity. I think you all know it started from this photo. I remember ever since this photo was released and posted on our daily newspaper, it should be August 14, and it became a sensation. Wow, so first up, I want to hear your thoughts on it. First, Captain Robin, would you like to share with us, have you ever thought that one single photograph could put everybody under the center of attention this time?
Well, no, because we are not used to all this kind of publicity. But it's really nice, and it's a good thing. It's positive to us, and the people are showing their support. And it doesn't matter in the beginning why. And we were very happy that this photo got released and that everybody in Taiwan liked the picture of us.
Yeah, it's fantastic that all the Taiwanese people support us in the games. It really helped us. And yeah, it's funny because in the Netherlands, we are not so popular, and
chasing after by people on the street, right?
yeah. The orange color is very popular, and they want to change the shirts. And, yeah, it's funny.
Okay, I know some of you might feel in the beginning a little bit discomfort with the response from this photograph. You would rather people to regard you as very professional athlete rather than sex idols. Anybody want to share your thoughts on this point? Anyone? Sam? Okay. I remember he's at age of 19, right? Yeah. Same as my elder son. Yeah.
I prefer to for like an athlete, not a pop star or something like that.
Hey, so since you are the PR head, I would like to hear your professional ideas about marketing the athletes in such a big event.
Yeah, this was a party for me 2 weeks.
Really?
All this PR and media. No, of course we want to. Our team wants to be liked as a sportsman, but
they are.
Yeah. But it helps to make the sport popular in Taiwan and the games. And it went over to Holland. So we get some attention in Holland as well. We have some TV shows next week if you come back. So the famous Dutch water polo team in Taiwan, and that's also good for us sponsors and for the PR of the team.
Yeah, I really like the sport here, and the people are so happy to see us in the semifinals and the finals. So everyone cheers for us.
So talk about the passionate experience that you have here this time. Anything particular, anything special you want to share with our audience? Kira?
So after my 50 backstroke final, I threw one of my swim caps into the stands because there were a lot of younger kids standing there. And when I threw it up, they got so excited, and they were such... they looked intensely happy to be able to share the experience of the Universiade, and that was really cool to see, because with a big event like this, you always hope that you can inspire younger kids to start doing a sport.
Anyone of you have an impression about this island before you came this time? No? Oh, really? You heard of Taiwan, right, before? So you have any imagination about our country before you came, and what do you expect for attending this Universiade? Then what have been the local impression that so far that is most special for you?
The local impression that the people here are really happy. And yeah, they...
In terms of what?
No, for example, there are a lot of volunteers in the Universiade village, and every time we go to the dining room, they are happy, they wave to us, they say goodbye, they say hello, and that's nice to see.
That's you didn't expect before you came, right? Yeah, sometimes...
Yeah, I expect, but it's different from Europe. It's different from Netherlands, I think.
Oh, really?
in my
You want to talk about the characteristic of Europeans? I mean, when they encounter with like strangers, foreigners, visitors?
I think in the Netherlands they're not when they are volunteers and they are also happy, but they don't wave that much. They are not so happy as here in Taiwan. And
It's the passion that makes the
Yeah.
differences. That's what
Yes,
you mean, right?
Yes.
Yeah. They're always friendly. If you need help, they give you the help. They are always smiling, want to be on the photo with you. Yeah, and I never saw one Taiwan people. They said or something.
Yes. But when we talk about the popularity that you all win here, I will really contribute it to the officer in the NTIO here, the Netherlands Trade and Investment Office. It's a because they have a Mandarin FB page, and every day the officers, editors here, they update the message and pictures several times a day to keep all your fans and the readers updated to your scores, your performance. Let's take a quick look at all the FB pages they have done within the 12 days. They've done a great job, very hardworking. I wonder how many pictures and essays they post on the FB, because I could receive several times a day. That's a lot. Do you know that there are only 14 workers in our Netherlands investment and trade office here with such few people, but they could do so much things. They must have great passion on all the athletes from the Netherlands. So Andre, I would like to ask you, because they show such a cooperative in facing this university and creative to market the athletes. How did you cultivate this kind of working attitude in the office?
And we thought we have to inform our Dutch audience and Taiwanese audience about our athletes. And so it started, and we checked over the internet information, and we could find the picture of the water polo team and many more pictures of everybody, because all public information that we shared with Taiwan and with all our audience. But since this event, our audience has grown dramatically.
Yes.
We are very popular, yeah.
You have a term as Dutch fans, right? We call 河粉. Right after the opening ceremony, the Dutch fan, the 河粉 exceed, I think, 10,000 people.
Yeah.
That exceed within 2 days,
Yeah,
from
yeah,
4,000
yeah.
and then exceed to
Yeah.
10,000. That's
But
amazing.
what many of us do as well is we share the page, so then you get a bigger audience, and bigger audience, and bigger audience, and so we get all our fans. But it's good. We want to make sure that our athletes will get the attention that they need and that they deserve.
Hi guys, you know, this is a great opportunity for people here to know more about the Netherlands. Since Taiwan has been one of Netherlands' important trade spots long time ago. So what are the qualities that can best describe Netherlands or Dutch people that you want people to see on you?
Dutch people, I think they are not as open as you guys are here.
Open?
Like the players already told that you are very exciting, very happy. I think Dutch people are kind as well, but more in a reserved way. But they're real honest and
Diligent.
Yeah, that's what they are as well. And relating to our athletes who are here, I think what you would see of them is that they are real passionate about what they are doing, and they really enjoy what they're doing. And that's something that I hope has stand out to the Taiwanese people as well.
Let's take a look at the water polo team's performance this time. Robin, would you please to tell us? Yeah.
Well, if we see the results, we had a very good start of the tournament. We knew against Italy in the beginning it would be tough, but we could beat them. And well, after the second match, we knew we were stronger and we just have to keep the rhythm of playing. And the third match, if we play good, we know we will win. We didn't play a very good match in the round of 16 against Romania. And then, well, the match against Italy again was difficult for us. We lose the wrong one, and with Japan, after it was, well, it was tough to play them. They have a very special kind of playing.
But with the British team, wow.
Yeah,
It's
we finished.
18-5. What happened to them?
Well, we finished. We really wanted to make a good end match because we wanted to finish the tournament with a good rhythm. So with a good emotion, we can leave the tournament.
Since water polo is a little bit more unfamiliar with us, with Taiwanese. So before we're going to, before the video we are going to see, we recorded on your training. I think it's last Thursday during this university session. Captain Robin, would you let us know, would you introduce to us, what is the most difficult skill in water polo competition in general?
Well, it depends on the position you're playing, but I think the most difficult thing to do on training is to make sure that we have a very good and solid defense all together. It's on attack. It's easier to be improvising and to do your best and to show your skill. And it's in defense you need to work together as a team. You need to work. Everybody needs to know what they're doing, and when one goes up, the other one needs to go back. And
Yes.
really, the teamwork there, it's very difficult to make it to a 100% perfection.
It's always team up. How much time and efforts that you spend on training before coming to Taiwan for this university?
Yeah, we had a tough summer. We started really early to train for the university.
Which month?
In May. We
Wow.
started in May already. And we trained all summer. We had 1 week vacation, but that's it. And the rest we had to train very hard. The focus was this summer in the gym also to get the bodies we have now. So
Yeah, we can tell from the picture.
We started
Hours.
in May and we practiced 2 or 3 times per day. So
Wow.
yeah, it was a long summer and we spent a lot of time in gym and pool and we spent a lot of time together with the team. So it was a lot of time.
We train individually, but sometimes we train in different groups. So some are from Amsterdam, some are from Eindhoven, some are from Drachten. We started in September in 2016. So it was a really long season, but we swim like 30 hours a week, so it's tough.
Did you sometimes feel so exhausted that you couldn't hang on?
Yes, some weeks are tougher than other weeks. Sometimes we have distance weeks where we swim 90 kilometers. Sometimes we have easy weeks of 40K, so it depends on what we do, but it can be really exhausted after a tough week.
Yeah, I'd like to ask the coach, Van Galen, since this is a team-up exercise, what is the easy part that we audience can tell their teamwork skill during the competition, any competition?
You know, the most simple exercises look simple, but are the most difficult parts in water polo. You know, like passing the ball to each other. It looks simple and we exercise every day for a lot of time. But with the pressure of your opponent in a game, when it's 7-7 or 8-8, in the pressure of the game, in the pressure of the time, it's the most simple parts of water polo which is the most difficult part. You have 5 pushes met 1 hand.
That's the order from the coach. Wow, 1, 2.
Don't try this at home, man. Don't try this at home.
Thank you, Polo. Let's together take a look at the video. The video was shot during your training time this time in Taipei. And meanwhile, simultaneously, would you please just explain to our audience every training methods so we could get more acknowledgement of the water polo?
Sure.
Okay. What are the criteria for your team to recruit these young athletes for this international competition?
Oh, well, we have different kinds of teams back in Holland, you know. They start at very early ages when they are 7, 8 years old. But then when in the age of 12, 13 is the first time they reach national team, for example. And we have the under 13s, under 15, under 17. And if you reach that teams and you know, it's every time a little bit better, no, then you can reach the senior team.
Okay,
like
now
this man.
let's take, I think this is some kind of like a defensive skill training. Let's take a look. So later they are gonna pat in the water.
Yeah, I got jogging.
Is it a defense practice?
No. This is just between the different exercises in the water to relax and to stay calm. And you know, now they're working together and jumping to the left side and right side. They have to follow each other. To react on your opponent, for example, in the game, you have to follow also and react a little bit quicker than your opponent.
I heard water polo is a combination of polo, football, cricket, and rugby.
Well, no, not cricket, I think, and not football also. You know, it's a combination of swimming, handball, for example, similar to water polo. Also 6 players in the water with the same kinds of exercises to try to achieve a goal.
Okay, now let's take the third part. This part is somewhat interesting. I mean, strange to us. It's like fighting against each other.
Yeah, it's
What's for?
It looked like fighting, you know, and I can imagine that it looks like kind of rugby or something.
Yes.
But you know, in different positions in the water, you have to deal with your opponent. So it's not fighting, but it's pushing each other for a good position. Try to be stronger than your opponent for a good position in the field of play.
This warming session looks very exhausting to me. I mean, even before.
Well, the guys are used to it, you know. They train 20 hours a week, and
oh, this is who?
This is Thorn. You know?
Okay. Thorn.
This is Thorn, yeah.
Okay. See the regular practice.
Oh, here they are still relaxing, you know.
How deep is the regular pool for competition? Is it 2 meters?
Yeah, here it is 2 meters, but we have 7 players who are longer than 2 meters.
So they could actually touch the bottom of the pool.
Yeah, they can jump off the bottom.
So that's their advantages, huh?
Yeah, but it's not allowed by the referee. If the referee sees it, he will whistle. So you have to, it's not allowed to walk on the bottom of the pool. And most of the pools, especially international, they are 2 meters and 50 centimeters.
Oh, okay. So I see. What are the best height and weight for players in the water polo team? Do we have a criteria for that?
Yeah, it depends a little bit on the position. But if you are tall, you have an advantage. So we have a lot of players who are very tall. And also in some position, like the center position, it can be that you are a little bit, you have more kilos than some players on the left or right side.
Each time we have 6 field players and 1 gatekeeper at a time. I'd like to ask Wagner, our gatekeeper.
Yeah, sure, Ilko.
Yeah. What are the key elements to defend well, very well?
Reaction, leg strength, and you have to throw yourself before the ball. So a little bit of courage is also needed.
Courage.
Because some people are shooting quite hard. And sometimes it hits your face and that kind of hurts. So.
Wow.
But it happens.
Sometimes you have a ball in your face.
So it's very easy to get hurt for the gatekeeper in the water polo.
Yeah.
It's the coaching time. Then to coach and to train such young college students in order to ignite their force, powers. Any secrets?
Any secrets? No, yeah. You know, I like it very much. I do it all for 30 years now, and I've managed some great teams, and this is also a very great team with a lot of potential. We just started for 1 year and we have to work until the Olympics from Tokyo, so we have 3 years left.
May I ask the essentials to score? Is it a stupid question?
No, sure. No, the score is one of the most important things in the game. So, you have to work hard in defense to avoid a goal. Shooting drills to achieve a man-up situation, so you have a great opportunity to score a goal. You have a lot of drills.
Each competition, we have 4 quarters, right?
Yeah.
4 quarters. So that will be how long? More than half an hour.
Yeah, it's 4 times 8 minutes netto time, so it's probably 1 hour and a quarter, 1 hour 10 minutes.
And then this water polo, an exercise that the players have to use their muscle strength all over their bodies.
Sure, it's not only the biceps or the upper body, but also especially the legs are very important. But the total body is very important, so we do a lot of exercises with our strength conditioning trainer.
Captain? Like what age? I heard from the bus you play water polo at the age of 6 or 7.
Yeah, I started at the age of 7, but I think I was one of the youngest to start at that age. But in Holland, it's not too easy to go to the swimming pool and to just play water polo. It's not like you go outside, you take a ball and you can play football. We say it's not very popular in Holland, but if we have the biggest competition in the world. I think we have a lot of juniors, but we can increase the level of trainings for juniors, so we can make more professional athletes for later.
Do you have 5 push-ups met 1 hand?
That's the order from the coach. Wow, 1, 2.
Don't try this at home, man. Don't try this at home.
Thank you, Polo. Thank you, Ben. Thank you. I would like to keep you stay host with me. After we add our acknowledgement about water polo, let's go back to the swimming team. Hey, coach, because we know Kilo won the 50-meter medal this time, a backstroke this time.
Yes.
So within such a short distance, I guess the initial explosive strength is very important, play the critical elements. So on this point, how would you do your regular training?
Well, it's true, and that's why not only swimming practice is important, but also dry land training and strength training. They're both an important part of the training normally. And they do 3 to 4 strength sessions a week, in which a lot of is focused on both power endurance, but also on some explosive power. And also in dry land training, they train their whole body to make sure that they can deliver that power in the water as well. And coming to that explosive power, one of the parts which Kira is really good in is her start. On the first 15 meters, start on the water phase, she was the #1 athlete in the water, and that's where she gained a lot of advantage to her opponents. So, she's real good in that.
Any one of you that would like to take your expertise in swimming or water polo as a lifelong career, or just keep it as your personal exercising habit?
Yes, I think with the national team now we are on a good way, because almost everybody is playing abroad, and they're playing in Hungary or Germany or Spain, and it's good because in Holland it's a little bit different, and you cannot be really professional there because they are training maybe 4 or 5 times a week, and abroad it's in different countries it's like you can train 2 times a day, and you can get a lot you can get money with that, and you can do this for 10 years or maybe more, but in Holland it's a little bit different.
But they also reconsider to play abroad. For example, Bilal, who is one of our great talents, he's 19 years old, but would like to make a step next year maybe to a different country to play as a professional the next 10, 15 years.
Bilal, want to share with us, how would you balance, because we know competition is very intensive, both physically and mentally. How do you keep your mental strength while you compete with very strong opponent every time?
Yeah, at the first water polo you play with a team,
Yes.
and we have each other's back, and I think also we motivate each other. We prepare each other. Sorry, and I think water polo. If you play water polo on a high level, you have to be mentally strong, and yeah, otherwise I think you cannot perform on the highest level. Yeah, I think so.
Hey guys, what do you think of the sports culture? What would you share with us in your country, Captain?
Well, I think we are all willing to work very hard for the trainings, and I think we have our culture of sports is quite good, and you can see also the results with like women teams, because it's not a masculine culture where we just have men teams, but actually the women teams are even more successful.
Wow.
Because I think this is something which is in our culture. We are training hard, we are doing everything we can, and we don't do it for fame. We do it because we have dreams to reach. For example, our goal is to reach the Olympic Games in Tokyo, and the ones after that, of course. And we will do everything to reach the goals, and that's why we train hard, and that's something which is really some touch in ourselves, that we can set a goal and we will do everything to reach the goal.
That's very touching. You do it for honor, And any one of you would like to also tell us what left you the strongest impression to see your country to support people engaging in sports? We talk about the government, the Netherlands government, or the country as well, to support people engaging in sports nationwide. What left you the strongest impression?
Yeah, I think that there are a lot of companies, but also the government help to get, especially small children, to sport, to get excited about sport. They invest in money, but also they invest with fields, like hockey fields or basketball fields, just in the neighborhood, so they get excited, they can go all times. So I think the government is doing a good job to get everyone excited for sports.
Good. I know you all come from different universities to compose the team, right? So what left you the most unforgettable this time? Talk about your team up, whether it's during the competition or in the private time. Robin, you're the captain. So before this national team, did you get a chance to know each other? I mean, before May, before all the training started?
No, we didn't know each other outside of the water polo, but since...
So the team up is quite critical, right, for them? I mean, because they haven't teamed up before. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we knew each other before the Universiteit, because we are playing together a long time. Because in juniors you will meet each other. I think we have a lot of guys in the team from '93 and '95, so they already played a lot of tournaments together. And for this tournament, we make a good preparation. And basically, we formed this team about 1 year ago. Half of the team was renewed, and we play together, we train together, and that's how we make progress. Slowly, but we make good progress. And hopefully in 4 years it will be enough progress.
Thank you. Ben, this time is a very good opportunity and precious opportunity for Taiwanese to get to know the Netherlands much more and in every aspect. You have been here for more than 1 year and 5 days. For the future prospect, how can Taiwanese society learn from the Dutch society from your point of view?
Yeah, that's a good question. Well, we are very active at the moment here in Taiwan, but that's in the field of economics with circular economy, that we have to, the climate change is a big issue worldwide.
Yes.
And we have to work on a world that is still there for our future children. And the circular economy is a way that you can avoid all the waste, because you will reuse and recycle all the products that you are using. In the Netherlands, we have as goal that in 2050 we will not have any waste. Everything will be recycled. And I think we could help together with Taiwanese companies, to do the same here in Taiwan.
For the good of the earth.
For the good of the earth and for the future children generations. Yeah.
And regarding the trading and business cooperation, how can the two societies complement each other?
Well, we work a lot together. For instance, on the chip manufacturing, we have the big sponsor of this team, ASML, has a large factory here in Taiwan. Originally it's a Dutch company, and so we work together in that field. And what we also try to promote is a lot of exchange of students. We want students to have an exchange here in the Netherlands or an exchange here in Taiwan. One of the group, but he's not here.
Show his Instagram account, so they can follow me.
Hey, Coach wants you to introduce your Instagram account at first. No, just kidding. Okay, share with us, Sam.
Yes, I think you people are nice, and I got a lot of new followers, and they can find me on Instagram.
Oh, this is your Instagram.
Yes.
Hi guys, last, if you could use only one phrase to describe your Taiwanese experience or describe Taiwan back to Netherlands with your friends or families, what would you say? Would you please write down first? Thank you. Anything. People, food, any tourist spot, any scene. Okay. So after I count 1, 2, 3, you can turn it back and show our audience. 3, 2, 1. Coach, pick some of the phrases and let them share with us. Dice, you first.
Yeah.
Which one you think is?
Yeah, you see they're all friendly and nice, happy. That's what stands out. Yeah.
Dice, you pick one.
Yeah, the one from King. That's surprisingly awesome. The best. That's.
Okay. Would you like to share with us, please?
I didn't really know what to expect, so it was just a great experience, and I'm really happy that I was here. So yeah, it was the best.
Was it the most unforgettable people or scenery or anything this time in Taiwan that you think it will stay in your heart for long?
Oh, I think everything. Just the whole tournament, it was so great, and the people were really nice, and yeah. I'm gonna miss them really much, I think. Yeah.
Nice.
You want another one?
Choose another one, yes. Either in swimming or water polo team.
Yeah, I'm Bilal to stand out, yeah.
Okay. Bilal, what did you write down?
Maybe you have to explain.
Yeah, is it?
It's Dutch. It's Dutch. Yeah, it's Dutch.
Yeah. I can understand. What is that?
It says toppers, which means like the best or great guy, great.
Greatest, best, yeah.
Yeah, the people in Taiwan, how I see them and how happy they are and how they greet everyone, and yeah, they're really fine, and I think they are the great people, really. And that's why I think the best translation of toppers, they great people.
Anyone who hasn't shared his or her opinions hasn't spoke today. Who?
I didn't spoke yet, but I think
we saw you from the video. Okay.
I wrote great because I think also the tournament it was very good organized. We did not have many problems, no problems at all. The traffics before, sometimes it happens that there is some problem, but the people were always there for us. So I think that was very good organization. The people are fantastic. So. It's only, I think for me, I think also for the others, it's positive. And if we come back for the other peoples we met there, for me it's positive, and I would say Taiwan is great. It was.
Sam needs some followers on his Instagram. So maybe all the people of Taiwan can surprise Sam.
Oh really? Why?
All the people of Taiwan can surprise Sam.
So is he the one that most people want to do selfie with him?
Yeah, I know he's very popular.
On the poolside or on the street all the time?
And so maybe show his Instagram account, so they can follow me.
Hey, Coach wants you to introduce your Instagram account at first. No, just kidding. Okay, share with us, Sam.
Yes, I think you people are nice, and I got a lot of new followers, and they can find me on Instagram.
Oh, this is your Instagram.
Yes.
I want our director to give us a very, very close up right here. You won't regret, okay? Very lovely of you to share your IG account with us. Thank you, Sam. So you say nice people. What are the personal, experience that you encounter with people here, whether it's other athletes from other teams or Taiwanese here, that make you unbelievable?
The Taiwanese people, they always say hello and they wave and they want pictures, so really nice people.
So do you think you will get used to the life back to the Netherlands? Well, nobody will chase after you on the street and want to do selfie in the campus. Is that okay for you?
It's okay.
It's okay. Thank you, thank you. And one more question. Besides the competition, what is the meaning of coming to Taiwan within the 12 days for you? I wouldn't say a lifelong memory, but a memory that will last long, except the competition.
Yeah, I think the closing ceremony was a great experience. And,
Which part you like best about the closing ceremony?
When you walk in and the crowd is really loud and they're cheering, and it was great.
Last but not least, I have a question for Andre. Andre, you are the missioner of culture and economy between the Netherlands and Taiwan. What would you say is the greatest diplomatic benefits that these young kids has achieved this time?
Oh, that's an easy question to answer. I think that's all the attention that we got in the media. It's impressive. Every day we get lots of phone calls by media who wants to speak to us, and we are not. Well, we are only posting their faces and their efforts on our Facebook. But I think we got a lot of attention. We got a lot of new followers on our Facebook, and we'll try to keep them for a long time.
Thank you. Thank you all for coming. Wish we could see you in a very short time, very soon. Come to visit Taiwan again. Thank you.